It could be Elon Musk, Bitcoin, or ETS. These words are so common these days. But what is going on with Shibarium and Shiba Inu? Do you know? Still, it was a very exciting trip. Finally, people are becoming more sure of the crypto space. And now we are entering a stage we've never been in before. However, what do I mean? Okay, let me explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Today is the last day of the first quarter of 2024. There has been a lot of interesting events. But let's talk about last year for a sec. You thought crypto was pretty dull, right? A lot of people got sick of it and either gave up their crypto or stopped paying attention. But really, who can blame them? We humans tend to lose interest in things when they become dull. Also, you should know this. People who stayed alert during the bear market, when prices dropped and interest in crypto waned, jumped at the chance to buy more at lower prices. It was a measuring test that showed who was truly loyal and who wasn't. Now in 2024, the acceptance of the Bitcoin ETF has made the crypto market very excited for no reason. This development has drawn a fresh wave of players, hinting at the potential for significant growth ahead. It looks like this is just the start. Everything about the Shiba Inu had a big moment in the first 3 months of 2024. The number of Shiba Inu went up by 190%, the leash went up 87%, and the bone went up 25%. A lot of trade took place, and some smart relationships were formed. It was really big for Shiba Inus in the first quarter of 2024, and this is very important. If you don't know much about quarters, think of a year as a pie. We didn't cut it into slices, though. Instead, we split it into 4 equal pieces. A quarter is the name for each piece. That's right, a year is made up of 4 quarters. The first quarter runs from January to March. The second quarter runs from April to June. Now, quarters are very important in business. Firms use them to see how well they're doing. They look at things like sales, income, and publicity every 3 months to see if they're still on track to reach their goals. A quarter that doesn't go well for a business means they didn't make as much money or meet their goals. This might be because of low sales or costs that came up out of the blue. But if a quarter goes well, it means that the business did really well and met or even beat their goals. And while it all makes much sense, here's the important part. It's pretty much the same with crypto, but it tends to have a bigger effect on how buyers act. Investors tend to feel more confident in a crypto project when it has a successful quarter with new developments and price rises. They might be more likely to buy tokens or hold on to them because they expect them to grow and earn money. On the other hand, buyers may be wary of a crypto project if it has a bad quarter. People might lose faith in the project's future if prices go down or progress isn't very exciting. When this happens, buyers may sell their tokens, which will make the price fall even more. In both cases, buyers carefully watch how crypto projects do every 3 months to decide whether to spend or not. A good quarter can bring in new investors and raise demand. A bad quarter, on the other hand, could make investors less interested and lower the value of tokens. And this is where things get interesting for Shiba Inu especially. Bitget, a Bitcoin market, recently shared some interesting numbers. It looked like a lot of people were interested in Shiba Inu and its companion tokens. Shiba Inu's value went up by a huge 190%, and the value of other tokens in the Shiba Inu economy also went up. Not only that, but in the first quarter, trading in these tokens went up by 416%. Also, 178% more buyers joined the action. The fact that this happened shows that more and more people are trading in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Also, while we're on the subject of quarters and companies, the financial world is buzzing about something. Musk said that Tesla did not sell any of the $700 million worth of Bitcoin they had in the first quarter of 2024. This news is very important for the whole crypto space, and I'll explain why later. It's also very interesting for Shiba Inu. One of the crypto users said that the fact that Tesla isn't selling their Bitcoin could mean that they still think it will grow in value. This is also very true. One thing we shouldn't forget is that Tesla is the second biggest company that holds Bitcoin after MicroStrategy. In this case, it just means that Tesla has a lot of money involved in Bitcoin, just like MicroStrategy does. Lots of people pay attention when big companies like Tesla and MicroStrategy do something with their investments. All because many folks believe that if these big players, via their teams of financial experts, are putting their money into something like Bitcoin, it is surely a smart move. So, they might do the same thing, thinking that their own purchases will also make money. This is where one Twitter user, a person, makes a funny comment. Imagine if they bought Shiba Inu at the price during the last bear market. They could be building Tesla helicopters right now. While that's a funny thought, it's important to remember that the crypto world is still in its early stages. The acceptance of the first crypto ETF is a sign of how slowly standard finance is moving into the crypto space. It makes sense that they might not have tried Shiba Inu since Bitcoin is the biggest and most well-known cryptocurrency. It's important to remember, though, that changes in Bitcoin don't just affect Bitcoin. They have an impact on the whole crypto space. From what we've seen in the past, Shiba Inu prices tend to move in lockstep with Bitcoin prices. So Tesla may not have invested directly in Shiba Inu, but big changes in the price of Bitcoin can still have an effect on Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrency. There is good news too. The Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock has been getting investments for 70 days in a row. With that much success and the tens of millions of dollars that come into Bitcoin ETFs every day, I think it's more likely than not that these big companies will take more steps into the crypto area and not just Bitcoin. Take a look at this. People who try a new restaurant and love the food so much keep going back and telling all their friends about it. If this happens, shouldn't the owner of the restaurant think about adding more dishes to the menu to suit everyone? It's the same with crypto and big businesses. When they see a crypto asset like Bitcoin doing well and becoming more famous, they may look into other cryptocurrencies to spread out their investments and take advantage of more possibilities. Shiba Inu is currently ranked 11th in the world, but it is getting closer to the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Its recognizable dog logo makes it easy to get people's attention. This could mean big benefits for Shiba Inu with the possible inflow of new buyers. Also, this is an interesting fact. It shouldn't be too hard to get into the top 10. The development team recently talked about some exciting new features coming soon, such as SHIBASWAP 2 and a new Layer 3 blockchain. These features will all make the Shiba Inu token better. Also, you should know this. We might have thought that the crypto space would grow very quickly after the US approved the Bitcoin ETF. Things didn't go as planned, though, because of Grayscale. We already know that this big player with a lot of Bitcoin suddenly started selling it all, which has caused the market to crash several times in the last 3 months. Market crashes and other things like this can really mess with people's minds. It makes them afraid and unsure about the things that made them want to spend in the first place. When prices drop quickly or big players sell off assets, it can make buyers lose faith in the market and question the choices they made about their investments. There is good news, though. BlackRock is now only 30,000 Bitcoin short of having more Bitcoin than Grayscale. This means that the selling pressure in the market will likely start to slow down. To be honest, we can already see signs of this happening because the flow of black Bitcoin is slowing down. With the huge selling pressure likely to ease off soon, the crypto market should finally be able to breathe a sigh of relief. This is because when there is less pressure to sell, the market can settle down and maybe even start going up. Investors may feel more secure to buy and hold onto their assets, leading to a more positive view for the crypto area as a whole. But what do you think about that? Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.